guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So LR, Goku Black, and ZAMASU finally now have a 200% leader skill. Believe it or not, a lot of these ZAMASU characters actually did not have a 200% leader skill before this celebration, right? So it's like a couple of the Goku Black characters, or was it only one? It might have only been one. But some Goku Blacks had 200% leader skills because they had Kamehameha, so they were on the LR gods, right? But most of the ZAMASU characters just did not have 200% leader skills. And funny enough, now they're pretty much all on both LR Goku and Vegeta, and of course the Fusion ZAMASU. Now, we're rocking the LR Goku and Vegeta team, the Vegito Blue team, because that will allow us to get LR Bulma on the team. Now, Goku Black and ZAMASU, unfortunately, I mean, they're now, you know, a year and 4 months old or something like that. So they're not exactly, like, super fresh or anything like that. And we're currently, like, getting, like, kind of, like, difficult event power creep where, you know, again, powerful characters, Vegeta and Trunks and 23rd World Tournament Goku and characters like this are just getting slapped up by huge damage. So it's like, you do have to understand that. Now, I do think that Goku Black and ZAMASU, you know, if we get just a little bit of luck that they wouldn't get cooked potentially in, like, slot 2, they could be pretty good. So a couple of the major things to hit on here. They do get 2 key, 50% defense and guard for the first 3 turns. That's intended so that their build-up, which is where they get 1 key and 30% attack and defense with every attack received, they're able to build up safely while guarding, right? Which can work effectively in a lot of content, you know, Battlefield, Super Battle Road, and stuff like that. It's just in the newest fights it is tough. But they're only guarding for the first 3 turns. But I think if you're able to take advantage of their 18 key super attack up here, actually, it's this one right here, they get 30% attack and 30% defense for 6 turns on this. And then on their 12 key, they get 30% attack and 30% defense for 3 turns. So we're able to get up several stacks of defense there, and once they're fully built up and stuff like that, I think they could actually look pretty good. Now, we actually got kind of an unfortunate opener here, just in that we don't have a Big Bad Boss's character next to them, but that's okay. We'll be able to easily build up most of their passive right away. Fusion ZAMASU, of course, will link well with them. Like, we have some characters who are going to link well with them, and then also, you know, allow them to, you know, get a lot of their numbers and potentially look very, very good. So we'll see what they do. Again, I think that this is the type of character where a 200% leader skill certainly would help them a little bit, because, you know, they do need just those extra stats. And Dokkan still has this thing going on where pretty much all of the major fights are against villain characters. So even just a little extra bump in stats can help these villain characters be a little bit more relevant against these tough bosses by allowing them to double-digit tank these powerful attacks able to double-digit tank the boss's normal attacks, right? Now, the extra 200% leader skill, it's not going to be like, oh, now we're living supers, easy peasy, but it will potentially help, I think, with normals, right, to make it that much easier, right? And, of course, I mean, with big, powerful characters like Fusion ZAMASU and AGL Fusion ZAMASU, we potentially could be cooking as well. All right, so remember, we're going to have Bulma around over here. So Bulma is going to be giving us that extra support for Goku Black as well. Well, the Goku Black and ZAMASU LR. Let's just go ahead and skip ahead to next turn. We got the Bulma support up, and we are going to be cooking from this point on here. Because next turn, Goku Black and ZAMASU are going to have Big Bad Bosses activated for us. Alright, so now we've got a little bit better of a rotation right here. We're going to have Big Bad Bosses up. This could actually be a very strong rotation. Just with Rose, we've got a lot of stats up. We do have Rose's finishing blow up. What's our defense? 650. So I believe we do still need to get hit once, right? In order to build up an extra hit. What is it? Again, 25% attack and defense. Or no, 30% attack and defense. And then 1 key. We are starting at 24 key. That is pretty good. Links that we got here is Fear and Faith, Nightmare, Prepare for Battle, Dismal Future, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, and then Legendary Power. So, alright, sure, let's go and rock this rotation right here, see what we get. Should be able to be a decent amount of damage. This will be our last turn with Guard, right? So we do want to keep in mind that every turn after this, we're not going to be guarding. All right, free super attacking right away. That's beautiful. This is going to be double digits. Guard plus 650,000 defense. If we get any additional supers, remember, that'll make our stats looking better. Damn, 16? I mean, that is considering. I mean, again, they are, what, 18 months old? No, it's, no, they're 14 months. About 14 months old now at this point, right? Because they came out in July of 2022. I mean, I'll definitely take that for this character. I'm going to be more interested, of course, in seeing what their defense looks like on the next turn. Because remember, like, that start of turn defensive stat is sort of what we're going to get. Plus the 30% defense for 6 turns from their 18 key. And then, of course, we have the 30% for 3 turns from their 12 key. So if we would get an additional super, their stats would look even better, right? Okay, so we do want to make sure that Bulma is getting our 5 orbs right here, so that we're able to actually get the support. I should be careful, because I definitely don't want to have Goku and Vegeta get cooked for us, and then, you know, not be able to transform or anything like that. Although, what I said, on turn 7, we will be able to fuse with them. Alright, so going into this next rotation, we're going to have LR Fusion ZAMASU on rotation. I probably should leave him in slot 1, and then we'll float off STR Rose. I mean, we could try and run STR Rose in, like, a tough fight, but it's one of those things where he kind of needs to just be put where there's not very many attacks. Although, at the same time, we do want to keep in mind that villain characters really do not take as much damage as superclass characters, right? So, it's not as, like, I don't know, like, STR Rose, like, well, I was going to say you could almost say, like, use a similar philosophy as, like, EZA Kami with STR Rose, which is just put him in front of the least amount of attacks possible, but STR Rose probably can be competitive with a lot of normals. Let's see what his defense is on the next turn. Now, the more recent bosses, certainly not, but, you know, like, maybe, like, Wicked Bloodline Red Zone bosses, and GT Red Zone, and Movie Red Zone, and stuff like that, sure. Alright, let's take a look. So he's at 417. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly not great. He gets, what is it, 30% defense, or is it 50% defense on his 12 key? Let me just quickly double check that. How much defense Rose is getting on that super attack of his. Because it doesn't, they did not, this is one fumble Dokkan did, is that Tech Vegito Blue and STR Rose were not made good enough. Rose does get 50% defense from a super attack effect, right? But that's it. I mean, damn, they couldn't have at least given this guy like 50% attack and defense on super or something to make him a little bit better. I mean, sure, I'll take the 50% there, but, like, yeah, it's just not really looking that good. So, Goku Black and Zamasu were at 765. See, this is good right here, because, I mean, maybe Omega, like, if we're fighting Omega in this same situation would be able to do, I think, a little bit of damage to them, right? Or maybe not. It would be, like, right around if they would take damage from Omega, like, with this much defense. I think they probably would double-digit tank it. A super attack, of course, would, you know, turn them into a smoking crater doing the Yamcha pose in it. But they could tank normals with this level. I mean, I look at this character and these numbers they're putting up. They are definitely runnable. Like, this is not a dead unit. I do feel like they're looking a little bit better maybe than I was thinking. Let's definitely float Rose off right here. Is Fusion Zamasu going to kill, though? Let's hope not. Because we have all 7 links activated right here. I feel like that obviously is quite meaningful to have all 7. We're fully built up. We've got the support buff and everything like that. Just hopefully Fusion Zamasu doesn't go crazy with, like, the crits and the additionals and stuff like that. And he doesn't kill this Frieza. All right, perfect. Yeah, he's not going to. Nice. All right, yeah, let's see what Goku Black and Zamasu get on this turn. And then we'll get next turn, right, where we don't have Rose support. So they're at 18 million. And then remember, you know, what were they at, like 750k defense? But then they get another 30% defense for 6 turns off of that 18 key. And then if we got the 12 key, they would get another 30% defense for 3 turns, which will cover this turn and then next turn. So they're definitely runnable. This is like a solid character. Let me double check the build I have for them. We have gotten the Hidden Potential System additional several times throughout the run so far. But unfortunately it has, whatchamacallit. It's only been a Hidden Potential System additional normal on these runs here. Alright, so here we have full power Frieza. We will not be able to transform into Vegito Blue, unfortunately, so that's pretty bad for us. Okay. Okay, that just shell shocked me right there. What was I gonna check? Oh boy. Oh brother. Their build. 22 additional, 11 crit. Should I change anything here? No, I mean, this looks good. Maybe I could take off like one of those additional and give him a little bit, or one of those crit and give him a little bit more additional. But again, we have gotten the hidden potential system additional several times in the video. It's just been a normal, unfortunately. And that's why sometimes I don't go as crazy for additionals. I think I would be way more in favor of additional if it would always give you an additional super. Would that be broken? I guess. I mean, for many characters, if it would give you a guaranteed additional super, I probably would like additional over dodge on so many characters that would get defense from supering. That would be nice. It really would. But the fact is you get the hidden potential system additional, and then it's a 50-50 on if it's a super or a normal attack. All right, so what are we thinking? I think I'm going to pop Bulma's support right here to get extra potential defense for Goku and Vegeta. Damn. Actually, I don't know. Should I have Goku and Vegeta go in slot 1? Because they'll have the 50% chance to dodge, and then use Bulma's active. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Alright, well, not much we could do except for pray here. So it is my Goku and Vegeta, so we'll have a little bit of extra dodge, which is good. So, again, remember, Goku and Vegeta aren't guarding anymore. We do, I mean, I can't predict where Frieza's going to super attack. This is actually going to be kind of annoying if Frieza just supers right away and it connects with us. Even normals, we probably are going to take some damage. Again, I use Bulma's active because that's going to give us the extra stats, right? Like that will allow them to hopefully be able to tank things a little bit better. Let's see. If we get juiced, I mean, we have kind of seen what I wanted to see with Rose and Zamasu. Let's just see how this turn plays out. I feel like I kind of would like to get at least one more. Oh my god, okay, yeah, here we go. And they dodge it. Whew, okay. We're good. Owie! Okay, nope, we're fine. We're totally A-okay. Okay, sure. Very scary. Oh my god. Okay, we're good though. All we needed was for them to dodge a super attack. Again, it's the thing is that Frieza spread his attacks all throughout the rotation, right? So it's like, I mean, putting Goku and Vegeta, I guess it's most likely that Frieza would super right away, but that's also where Goku and Vegeta have the best chance to survive, right? And it's like, I've done this Frieza fight a lot. I've had Frieza super in all 3 slots a lot, so things kind of can get a little bit iffy. We did do a lot of damage to Frieza here. Okay. We should be able to get Goku Black and Zamasu just right away in slot 1. I feel like we're probably not. Oh, you know what we can do? We could toss out the infinite. Yeah, let's toss out the infinite Zamasu. We could actually get a little bit more support for Goku Black and Zamasu. So we're at 600k right quick right here. Let's get the worldwide chaos support, so we'll get a little bit of extra defense, see what they look like there. But, you know, this will be the same attack set that we would get just, you know, next to, like, Fusion Zamasu, a bunch of these links activated. This is all of our relevant links, by the way. The only one not up is Fear and Faith, which is just key and negative defense, and lowering enemy defense doesn't do anything. All right, so now we'll get the tech orbs. Oh, this actually is an interesting thing we potentially could do. So remember, one kind of minor criticism I have of Infinite Zamasu here is that he creates these tech orbs. Again, it's a minor criticism, but his defense isn't high enough to really take advantage of the healing and stuff like that. But by creating some of these tech orbs and pairing with Goku Black and Zamasu, their defense is actually going to be high enough for us to be able to get some HP regen like that. Exactly. I mean, we could sit here and watch the Vegeta. I mean, you know what? Damn it. Let's just watch it. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and see what damage we get from Goku Black and Zamasu right here. One thing that is going to be really good about this too is we're not like Infinite Zamasu is invincible, right? That's one thing I really love about this domain. This character kicks ass, yeah. If we had put Goku Black and Zamasu in slot 1 right there like I was planning on, they would have died to that, right? They would not have lived. Would they have? I don't think they would have lived to that, no. That's because Frieza hits really hard. Like Frieza is a really big red zone boss, right? Alright, let's see what the damage is. They're at 12.8 right there. But there is 200% LR Goku Black and Zamasu. They're definitely a formidable character. Like using them kind of like this, you know, we could potentially rock them in like slot 1-ish a little bit at the start. Things I think could get a little bit iffy if a super attack is targeted at them. But like their defense could even get to better levels if we are getting additional supers as well, which could be really, really good. So let me know what you guys think of LR Goku Black and Zamasu on a 200% leader skill, but I think that they actually do look pretty solid. You could definitely get some play with them in tough fights, absolutely for sure.